This thing with Shane Douglas, this thing with Raven, the new church, and yourself, it's too much. When is enough enough?
Enough will never be enough. It won't be over. I promised Raven that I was going to teach him about real pain and real loss. Now, every week, Raven, we've left you laying in the middle of the ring, a bloody mess. I think you've learned just a little bit about real pain, but it's time to move to the next level, Raven. Loss. Now, let me ask you, Terry Taylor, when you're self-centered and vain, like Raven, and you don't care about anyone else in the entire world but yourself, what can you possibly lose? Your very self-image. And how am I going to do that? I'll go after your single defining physical characteristic, Raven. Your hair. That's right. The franchise is going to scalp you, Raven. He's going to steal your identity, steal your face. And just like Samson, you're going to be sapped of your will to live, sapped of your ego. It's all going to come to an end. You're going to learn a very valuable lesson, Raven. And why? For the pain in your eyes. For the pain in your eyes.
Hold on a second here. You got to get your priorities straight. Okay, you're worried about Raven and his hair and his eyes. Do you understand that Shane Douglas is part of a team tonight? A team that includes my tag team champions, Simon Diamond and Johnny Swinger? Going up against Raven and his team? Somebody could get hurt out there tonight. Now, we better get on the same page, all right? Because I don't want my guys getting hurt. Do I make myself clear?
Crystal.
Well, that's good. And Dusty Rhodes, if you're going to be out there holding that key, you can rest assured that I'm going to be watching and make sure you don't stick your big fat nose in Simon Diamond and Johnny Swinger's business.
The following contest in the Super X Cup tournament is scheduled for one fall. About to make his way to the ring from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. He weighs in at 188 pounds. Teddy Hart. He's the latest member of wrestling's most famous family, the Harts, to turn pro. The first third-generation Hart to appear on national TV. The grandson of the legendary Stu Hart. The nephew of Bret Hart and Owen Hart. And his opponent. From Essex, England, he weighs in at 170 pounds. The Wonder Kid, Jonny. The second bout in the international bracket of the Super X tournament features a matchup of England versus Canada, and the match is jump-started with Johnny Storm, the Wonder Kid, charging to the ring, and Teddy Hart is ready for him.
He was waiting right there, Mike, and just started stomping on Johnny Storm from the moment Johnny got into the ring. This is a chance for Teddy Hart to showcase his ability, and I understand he is incredible.
Johnny Storm hits the DDT, and regular viewers of TNA might remember Johnny Storm from an appearance several months ago here on TNA. Drop kick, and then kips to his feet as Teddy Hart rolls out to the floor to slow down the offensive of Johnny Storm.
Here he goes!
Gonna go double springboard!
Man, he just went up there like a cat, Mike. Didn't even hesitate.
Incredible agility. Double springboard as we take a look at the replay.
Here he goes. Reminds you a little bit of Kid Cash, how smooth he went up the ropes.
Johnny Storm now an opportunity.
He's going high
to put
again.
Teddy Hart away here. Caught him in midair. Stunned him. Drove him down to the mat. You know, Teddy Hart's offensive style, most reminiscent of his uncle Owen Hart as he applies the armbar before Johnny Storm makes his way to get the rope break. You know, if you ever saw a young Owen Hart in his pre-WWF days, when he was an international star, Japan, Mexico, his homeland of Canada, it'll remind you an awful lot of the offensive moves of Teddy Hart, who drives the knee into the face of Johnny Storm.
The problem Johnny Storm's having right now, Mike, is somehow trying to get back in this ring. Look at the kick right there by Teddy Hart. He's not going to allow it. Oh, was that a thing of beauty?
Top rope, acai moonsault. You know, we mentioned Ultimo Dragon earlier in this broadcast. Teddy Hart,
look at this.
He just out Ultimo Dragon, springing off the top rope instead of the middle rope.
It looks like Teddy, though, may have hurt his left arm there, or left hand, but he's not going to let it stop him as he drills it right into Johnny Storm.
Right back to the offensive is Teddy Hart. And Johnny Storm wisely rolls back into the ring to avoid any further punishment.
Storm ducks. He's going to have to get cold storm on him. Oh, man.
Teddy Hart just planted him with the DDT.
He's going up again, Mike.
Motions in the crowd, but he's going to go up top one more time.
He's fearless. He's fearless. Here he goes. Oh, and there he hit perfectly.
Shooting star press.
It's over.
He called that move
The winner of the match and advancing in the Super X Cup tournament, Teddy Hart.
The shooting star press off the top. His own variation that he calls the heart attack. And there you see it, executed to perfection. And it allows Teddy Hart to advance in the Super X tournament. To the back, and our colleague Terry Taylor with Sonny Siaki.
Yo, kid, come here. You want to see how authority works around here? Yes, I do. Check this out. Trinity, you take notes. Christopher Daniels. Christopher Daniels. Whatever. Yo, fellas, listen up. Listen up. Number 1, cocky Siaki Samoan Stallion. Ace in your face, Mr. Sonny Siaki is back in charge. Tonight, big night. Wednesday, Bloody Wednesday. 10-man cage match. All you have to do is follow the leader. So get it in here right now. Whoa! Trinity, get it right here, Trinity. Come on. Whoa! Hello, knuckleheads. You gonna get with the...
Knuckleheads? Simon, who is this goof? You know what? Go find Glenn before I rip this knucklehead's head.
Hey, whoa, wait 1 second here, boys. There's got something to be said here. Do any of you understand just how dangerous this match is tonight? I know you guys holding that gold do. This is a cage match. Have you understood what Eric Watson said? The DOA has said anything goes. He's allowing weapons. He wants to see blood spilled. He wants to see bones broken. He wants to see you, and me, and you too, sweetheart, broken in half. Is that what you want? I suggest you guys get your game faces on tonight, because those boys out there tonight will be trying to hurt us and maim us. And I, for one, ain't about being hurt or being maimed. You got that, Sonny Siaki?
That's ace in the hole.